7 hours and 32 minutes of sleep last night.
Hey everyone, happy Monday morning. Today I will be doing, just a FYI reminder, I will be doing the live when I get home from work from 10 until 11 p.m. So stay tuned for that. Come up with a color because that is first and foremost if you want to win the prize today. So there's that. Now let's turn the camera around and show you what I'm going to eat for breakfast. Busy morning. Get up. I miss Dr. Kiltz and Jenny Middich, so sorry about that. Listen to Mitch on micro speed because I woke up at 7:30 and missed most of his, but I did listen to his rant yesterday, so that was important. Then I listened to Dr. Kiltz and Jenny Middich on their live that they did. Only did half of that. I'll catch up with the other half later. Then I started making my lunch for today. I'll show you that next after the breakfast. And this is the breakfast, just fresh out of the air fryer after it was rested. Oh yeah, that's right. Kelly Hogan class, that's a Monday, every Monday routine for me from 9 until 10. Now I have Chris Cooking Nashville on pause because I got to eat. Did a load of laundry, 2 loads of laundry. Stuff happens, so such is my day. Here we go. Turn the camera around. This is breakfast for today. 4 pieces of bacon from my favorite gas station, Quick Trip. 5 butterballs from Land O'Lakes. Hi, Erin. Hi, Erin. Hello. Cut into half because when I take a bite of the ribeye steak, I will take a bite of the butter. These are the butter balls. This is half of a tablespoon of butter balls and 2 eggs. I want to incorporate 2 eggs with every meal. So you're going to see tonight when I have the eggs with my chicken, Frank's Red Hot sauce. When I have the chicken with the Frank's Red Hot sauce, I'm going to be having butter balls. Love them. Did you know if you take 2 butter balls before you go to bed, let it melt in your mouth out of the freezer, you will sleep better? That's my tip of the day. So I will catch you later. It's going to be a short video today because I'll be going live tonight. So toodles for now. So this, in my opinion, is the perfect bite of the day. Hard-boiled eggs. Whoop, there goes the bacon. Bacon overboard. Hard-boiled egg. Half of a butterball. Piece of bacon. Ribeye steak with the fat trimming left on. Now this is good eating. Delicious. Now, if you notice the video now compared to earlier, do you remember Butter Bob? Butter makes your pants fall off. Butter made my shirt fall off. I did not want to ruin my shirt and have grease stains on it before I go to work. But I'll talk about the shirt in the car later. So until then, I'm going to enjoy this last bite with bubble water. Cheers for now. Here is my lunch for today. 2 chicken breasts. Yes, boring and definitely not fat. But that's okay because I have butterballs to accompany that. Now I'm going to take the Frank's Red Hot sauce and just put Frank's on here. And like the commercial says, you just put that stuff on everything. Mix it up on the plate. Make sure I saturate all the chicken, put it in a silicone bag, put that in the air fryer, have a bite of a butterball, have a bite of chicken with the red hot sauce. Oh, that will be my breakfast later. Hey, the camera's on. I'm rolling. Sometimes this camera just turns itself on all by itself. So that must mean I need to start talking. Hey everybody, I'm driving to work now and it is 12:23. So I'm a wee little behind the 8 ball insofar as leaving today is concerned. I got my shirt back on. Okay, here's the reason why I took off my shirt. Now, a lot of the clothes that I have are very, very nice. And I think I told you guys, almost positive that I told you guys, for the longest time, oh, we have a fly in the car. Well, at least we don't have a murder hornet like we did last week. Ay, ay, ay. These bees and hornets and all these stingy bugs are out in full force. Yikes, I don't like them. So Mr. Fly, hit the road. Get out of here. Okay, back to the clothes. That was a squirrel moment, or shall I say a fly moment. That was not a fly on the wall, but a fly in the Denali. The clothes situation. I was wearing the clothes, and then you guys know that I was burning them because I don't want to encourage, this is just my school of thought, I don't want to encourage people with these sizes of clothes that I have, because like I said a few minutes ago, for the longest time, I would venture to say up until this year, I have been looking in the mirror and have seen Fat Jerry. That's my lingo. I'm not offending anybody. This is me talking about me. I don't see that old Jerry anymore. I don't see her. I don't see her. I don't like what I saw when I saw her. And I have to get back to the routine of burning the clothes. My sister's not a 2 or a 3X anymore. And a lot of the fashions that I have, tunicky, longer, because I'm tall, are longer. And they cover a multitude of sins. But on the body that I now see, they look like rags on me. They're just hanging, and that's unsightly in itself. Now, I did buy a cotton is the key word here, sweater, tunic sweater to wear at work. Cotton. I know it's going to shrink. And I'm primarily going to wear it at work because they have it as a micro refrigerator in there. It's freezing. The air conditioning's still on. The weather's going to change. We're still going to have Indian summer. So we don't want to burn people out or burn out or heat as far as burning is concerned, because you don't want to work when it's that hot. And I think the mentality, sometimes it makes me wonder if the mentality of the employer is keep it cold so they work faster. But for me, that's not the case. It hurts when it's cold. It hurts due to my personal condition. But I continue on. You gotta move on. I want to just get back to getting rid of them and burning them. The goodwill that is up here is crazy. with their prices. I think they look at the vendor and they see the vendor, for example, I don't know, let's say Gloria Vanderbilt. I own nothing from Gloria Vanderbilt. I'm just using her as a name. They look at the name, ooh, Gloria Vanderbilt. We'll tag this 3XL Gloria Vanderbilt tunic because it's designer. We'll tag it for $20. But it's old-fashioned. It's an old lady one. I don't like my arms, but I will run around now wearing short sleeves because my mind is cool with it now. I adjusted my mind to the fact that I'm okay the way I look. But it's a mental thing for me. I succeed and exceed and excel better knowing that that part of my life is burned up. I can't bring it back from the ashes. I feel better. So that's what I plan on doing again. That's why the shirt's back on, and it has 0 stains from any steak. So let me tell you what I'm eating this week, what my intentions are. My intentions are to eat a full beefy breakfast and include with all of my meals at least 2 eggs. Because eggs really are a powerhouse. Now, I know in my heart of hearts what to do insofar as proper hand washing to avoid people, to avoid touching things, touching my nose or touching my mouth if my hands aren't clean, so that I don't spread the cooties. Like I said a couple weeks ago, it's cootie season. The kids are back in school. The parents I'm working with, I just can't get sick. So I'm eating a proper human diet, but I still want to stave away, keep the cooties at bay. So I did pick up 24-hour Immune when I was at Costco yesterday. Right there. Ester E, vitamin C, elderberry, echinacea. Still going to have proper hand washing. That doggone fly is still in here. Ugh. Open the window. Sorry for the wind. I gotta get it out of my vehicle. I just don't want to be sick. So better safe than sorry. So if I can spend $19 on the pills with all the things, yeah, way better. I see so many people even sick on the YouTube. They're sick. They make their spouse sick. You just merely go into the Mayo Clinic and you can just catch anything at Mayo because that's where the sick people are. So I don't want to touch the buttons on the elevator. I don't know. Maybe I've turned into Felix Unger or some type of germaphobe, but that's what I plan on doing. So more supplements for Jerry. Yay me. I'm all caffeinated up. My 1 cup of coffee that I had with collagen. Oh, I gotta tell you this story, you guys. Oh my Lanta. I had my cup on Friday ready to go by the coffee pot. All I had to do was turn the coffee pot on, make 41 ounces of coffee, make it, pour mine. My cup was filled with collagen. It's that big Yellowstone cup that I have, you guys, the huge one. Well, Jack made his coffee and drank my collagen. So if he's seeing this right now, guess what, Jack? You're alive. You've had collagen. Good for you, buddy. So, pardon me. Choke on air. So, yeah, still eating the collagen. If I have any chicken bones, and I did not get from Costco yesterday a whole chicken, despite the fact that they're cheap. And you know how cheap I am. Squeak, squeak, cheap, cheap. I just can't have that inflammation and that nosy, draining business. Ugh, it was just disgusting. So I am done. I washed my hands with the Costco and Sam's Club's chickens, because when you know better, you do better. And I'm sure it has ingredients that just, that's what affected me and opened my sinuses and were just bad news. So that's the end of this driving rant for today. I hope to see many of you. I don't know when I'm going to get this video up. Nevertheless, I hope I'm going to see many of you on my daily lives, which are going to be from 10 p.m. until 11. I really want to keep it an hour because I work second shift. I want to be able to go to bed, sleep well, sleep through the night. Today I overslept. Well, I told you this story earlier. But I got 7 hours and 32 minutes of really good rest. So I want to keep that trend going. So with that being said, this is the end of this driving episode right now. When I have lunch, I'll do a little snippet for you. Okay, that's it. Toodles for now. Okay, dinner in the plant. There is the buffalo chicken that I made, 2 eggs. I left the butter balls at the house and opted to make a ranch dip out of sour cream and chosen mayonnaise and of course bubble water. So this will be my fat for today to go with the lunch. The breakfast was pretty filling, so this is more along the lines of a lighter side of dinner.